Revelio.
Attention, fellow artists. Another performance, if you would.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
How is standing behind a till counting knuckles?
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Everything's all right now. Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
all day in the Great Hall.
Cut now, Annabelle!
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden.
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster...
Let's play Summoner's Court.
Back for more, eh? Ready then?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. All in the wrist. Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
I've seen worse. Care to...
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Unsubi dislike Depois dessa performance.
That was one for the ages. Accio. All all in the wrist. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio!
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Só porque um gajo foi a primeira vez ou a segunda que jogou aquilo, estás logo a chincalhar um gajo. Ganda má onda.
Vimaki Paraver high quality gameplay.
Oh mano, já estás a ver bichinhos, queres ver onde é que eles andam? Olha aquilo.
Accio!
Falta-me só ir tratar aqui destes de baixo. Oi? Já estão todos. Gostaste de ver os meus bichinhos?
Top.
Isso é quase como o Pokémon. Olha lá, pá, o tempo de loading desta merda, mano.
You must try it.
Olha o Pives, filha da puta. Anda cá, Pives, filha da puta. Oh, só se depois passa por dentro das paredes a batata.
Wall hacks.
Yeah, o Pives tem wall hacks. Filha da puta. Sempre a mesma música, meu. Troca a música do wall de entrada, manos. Tem sempre aqui esta merda desta banda, 100 pessoas a tocar a música. Sempre a mesma música, mano. Ah, yeah, já é inverno.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, os gobstones da Zenobia já
Rebellion.
O gobstone devia estar aqui em cima e não está, que eu já vi na net.
Accio! Bombarda!
É isso. A foder a coruja. Quem és tu?
Could you remind me how the Dedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Lumos. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Bombarda! Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos.
Mas o que queres ver fight? É isso, Rafael?
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Vocês só querem luta.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those
Haven't
owls?
seen any of Avada
Plenty.
Kedavra.
Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Eu não tenho o Avada Kedavra, só
Better keep an eye on
tenho
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
este. Eu não tenho aqui ninguém para dar o teste. Mas só tenho o Crucial ainda não tenho o Avada Kedavra. Tenho que fazer uma série de merdas, olha aqui. Que eu primeiro tenho que aprender. Onde é que está? Yeah. Para aprender o Flip End, estás a ver? Tenho que fazer ali o Grow and Harvest Fluxweed e acquire all three combat plants and use them simultaneously. E depois disto, tenho que vir aqui aos talentos, nas Dark Arts, e ou seja, tenho que subir níveis para depois conseguir este, acho que é este aqui. Must be able to cast Flip End, estás a ver? E só depois é que dá para um gajo ter o Imperial e o Avada Kedavra. Tenho que desbloquear ainda umas cenas. Agora estava só aqui a tratar destas side quests para desaparecerem ali da lista, que a lista estava bué grande. E um gajo vai sempre ganhando umas merdinhas. E conhecendo melhor o mapa, que este castelo um gajo perde-se aqui dentro.
What have you done? Yes, I said forever, but this wasn't what I
Foda-se, estes fantasmas também vou-te contar,
Sorry,
não?
you'll get it after you complete the game. Emoji face with tears of joy.
Aí, tu também és expor. Estás a ver como é que tu és. Não é depois de completar o jogo, é a meio. A meio. Também se um gajo tivesse lavado a cadáver desde o início, que graça que isto dava. Era só matá-los. Mas os gajos perguntam se tu te sentes bem em utilizar
Made any
os
progress with your treasure
e
map?
caralho.
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yes.
Seems
I
as
do
though we
feel
both
good
had
about it.
success. Glad
Matter
I
of
enlisted
fact,
you to
I
join
feel
me.
great.
Aí é, ganda porco. Sim, ao menos
On to the next
escreves em
Hogwarts
inglês,
Legacy.
um
Wonder
gajo
if a quick
consegue
rummage
perceber
round
aquilo
Weasley's office might yield
que
anything
a gaja
interesting.
diz do teu comentário. Se escreves em português não se percebe uma beata. Talent, subiu o nível, cá está.
That's why I'm doing it. Emoji face with tears of joy.
Emoji face with tears of joy. Cá está. Bombarda.
Bombarda!
Eita, nossa senhora. Ora bem, quests. O que é que tem aqui? Fall of the Dead. Ah, já está, ok. Então, já está. Estive a criar ali uns Thestrals. Thestrals. Era uma missão do meu elfo. Este merdas. Está-me sempre a dar trabalho. Oi? Não é aqui que eu quero ver. É o outro lado. Ao swamp.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Queres-me ver a montar um hipogrifo, Rafael?
Yup.
Yup. Temos só que esperar aqui os 15 dias do loading.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Então vá. Estás pronto?
I see you! Levioso!
Yay! Mas vou ter que matar estes dreads até estes manos querem fazer esse terreno.
Back for more, I see.
Accio!
Levioso! Levioso!
Bombarder!
Se não só diga, bud.
Pidgeotto, I choose you.
Eu estou só diga, bud. Não percebi nada do que tu escreveste agora. É mesmo. Quase. Onde é que está este mal que eu não estou a ver? Ah, estás aqui. Então onde é que está?
Aqui,
Ei, barra!
Bombarda! Bombarda!
E estes que estão aqui em cima são quem? Ai não, aranhas não quero.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Ora vai. Ah, pois é, bebê. Viste, dá para um gajo se mandar para um precipício. Não, vou ter que adrar então.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. Centaur. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I can't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself in now.
Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else.
Potato!
Accio!
Reducto!
Linda! Bombarda!
What have you done?
Ringo! Did I hurt you? That's for more right. And I haven't even had any tea yet. Reducto!
Bombarda!
What have you done? Here I find you.
Now, then come on. I'll make mulch of you. I'd say a little pruning is in order.
Bombarda!
They were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
Emoji face with tears of joy. Ai, foda-se. O gajo acaba de reparar a ponte para depois se matar. Demora mais, foda-se. Ei, ainda por cima.
And a poaching errands are except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Call out for me, all you.
Accio.
Tiger! Reducto!
So very weak.
Bombarder.
Confringo! How did that feel? That's just pitiful. Potato!
That's Bumble.
And it's clumsy little. Oh, what's the last of your eyes?
Slow.
Incendio.
Levioso!
Is that meant to be an attack of Potato?
Confringo more.
Perhaps you wanted to give up.
Levioso!
So close. Pathetic. Incendio. It's actually quite beautiful.
Confringo!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those
What the
dragons?
fuck?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's brilliant.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Incendio!
Blasted shrubbery.
Accio.
Send it.
Confringo.
Wouldn't need to be a demiguise right now.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Accio.
Defender.
Bombarda.
Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Sword like it.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
sleep on my...
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon in
Accio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
One less human to worry about.
I'll have taken your life before you know That's to warm you up.
Bombarder. Accio. Accio. Bombarder.
We don't have time. We need to free him now before more show up.
Accio. Been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Jesus. Nossa, que emocionante.
was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Accio! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda!
How's that last Clementine? How'd you... Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail.
Esta parte é um bocado chata, um gajo ter que cumprir merdinhas para poder fazer merdas, foda-se. Se tivesse PlayStation 5, ao menos os loadings eram rápidos, até que pariu, não é?
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Não tenho guita. Ora bem. Ok. Ok. Já estou aqui em Hogsmeade. Vou já falar com a Dredd.
Over here.
Over here, né? Temos que entrar dentro do pub, né? Cá está.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Bem, tenho que ir cagar e fumar. Vou gravar e fechar o stream e já cá volto. Rafael, não sei se estás a ouvir, se não, mas depois se fizer já mando mensagem.